So what do you think Philip's gonna say when he finds out you deliberately threw an egg at me?
I think that, he'll crack up.
Oh, fine, make jokes, but you won't be laughing so hard when Philip gets home.
Maybe, Beth, but you know what? At least I don't try to deal with my loneliness by bed hopping and then bragging to the entire town about it. Rick?
Well, I know what Philip would say. Harley, stop it. No, I mean it. You know, thank God Lizzie wasn't here.
Okay, everybody, listen up. It's that time. It's auction time. wait. But before we start, I wanted to thank Holly. Oh, Holly, thank you. Holly wrote the most wonderful article in the newspaper about people who had second chances in their lives. We got a lot of letters from a lot more people telling us that, in fact, they'd had another chance at making good and what it meant to them. So yeah, we want to raise a lot of money today, as much as we can, and we have these fabulous items. Yes. So who wants this? Don't be shy. Let's get started.
This auction thing sounds like fun.
Okay.
Are you gonna? Do you see something you like?
Oh,
yeah, lots of things.
Yes.
You gonna bid on something?
Yes.
Well, Daddy has a lot of money, right? So that means we have a lot of money. Yeah, I guess so. And the most money wins, right? Right. Right. Did I get it all?
Yeah. I think you got all of it.
Come on, I think the auction's getting ready to start. You want to go?
Oh, well, you know, I'm gonna check on Maureen. I'm kind of worried about her, and I've been thinking about the whole thing I happened with Jason. And
okay.
I don't know.
You come with me?
No, I do want to see Maureen, though.
All right.
Wow, what fun. It's auction time, everybody. All right. The first auction item is moi. I'm talking about my professional services. What a dirty crowd. As a doctor for one day.
I think $20.
$20.
I've always wanted to boss you around.
Oh.
I bid $30 if you promise not to impersonate Philip.
I bid 500.
500.
Well, yeah, he's cute.
What's everybody mumbling about? I am adorable, and this money is going to charity. So we got $500 going once, twice.
Great. I bid 550 because it's about time I had my husband all to myself for one whole day. Oh,
550 going once, going twice. Sold to the beautiful brunette.
That's without the beeper.
Oz, I think you need to take it over from here. I have a patient to look after. Thank you, everyone. So what are your symptoms, Mrs. Bauer?
Well, I've been feeling really warm and, you know, right there.
Yes, well, we better hurry up and take a look at it.
The next item up for bid will be a surprise.
Sorry, Jesse, but she doesn't deserve you.
Let's see, it says it's entitled here, Jesse's Dream. Jesse's Dream. What? What are you doing? I'll handle this, okay? Daughter.
What? Look, I drew that. Those are mine, and they're not for sale. I didn't. I just assumed. I just do that. We're just up there. Are you okay? You really look like you're hurting.
No, I just have a little headache, that's all.
You want me to get you some aspirin or something?
No, you're not supposed to have aspirin when you're pregnant. Maybe you could massage my temples instead.
I think this will work much better for you.
Yuck.
Well, I'm sorry, Dinah, but it's the best I could do with what I had on hand, okay? Now, from now on, you're gonna need between 2,000 and 2,400 calories a day, okay? No more caviar, nicotine, or champagne.
Stop talking to me like I'm a child.
I'm not trying to talk to you like you're a child, Dinah. I've been pregnant before. You haven't. I'm just trying to help you. That's all.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
Why must you make this any tougher than it already is?
You know, look, when I was pregnant with Tammy, Rob was never around, and it would have been really nice to have someone to talk to. I'm just trying to help you, Dinah. That's it.
No. I'm not listening to this anymore, Hart. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. All she's trying to do is make me look bad in front of you and make herself look like Supermom. Well, the courts took your baby away from you and put her into foster care. So I really don't think that you are qualified to give advice to anyone about children.
Dr. Dr. Bauer. I am in desperate need of medical attention.
I'm very, very anxious to give it to you, but you have to tell me more about your condition.
Well, I was feeling rather flushed on the patio.
Yes, you were.
But now I'm feeling really hot.
Well, you were. You're very hot.
Yes, and I have really, really weak knees.
This is very serious.
It does? Do you think you can help me?
As long as you undergo a complete physical.
Oh, well, I think I am, and I think that's a very, very good idea.
My methods may be a little unorthodox, but I assure you, I'm very thorough.
You are?
Yes.
Oh. Doctor?
Yes.
Has anybody ever told you you have an excellent bedside manner?
Not until 2 seconds ago.
Look, honey, I'm so sorry.
You knew nothing.
I didn't know.
How could Jesse take advantage of Michelle like that?
All due respect to our Puritan heritage, what is all the fuss? The sketches are lovely. If they were for sale, I'd buy them myself.
They're not for sale, Maida.
Fine. Let's move on to the next item. Buzz?
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just, China! It seems like a safe thing, huh?
How about $50? Anybody get $50 for the China?
I know you're upset, but I promise
50
you it's not...
$50. 100 from you.
Tell you a little story about me you may not have ever heard.
Good.
When I was very young,
You
I
said
had a
two?
job as an artist model, and I posed in the
250?
nude more than
All right,
once.
250.
It's nothing to be
Absolutely.
ashamed of.
No more.
Hey, how do you think all our museums got full of old masters?
Thanks for saying that, Annie. But these drawings were private, and they're not for my dad and Bill and everyone else I know to see. I mean, how could they have gotten here?
So, I guess it's nobody.
Only one guess.
This isn't ugly China.
True.
Sold Ollie for $200. All right, now we're rocking and rolling, everybody. Let's see here. Okay, all right. Here we have a pin. It's a beautiful.
That's the pin you like, right?
Oh, I like it.
I'll start the bidding at $100.
All right, $100. Do I hear 150?
I bid $200 for the pin.
$200 for the pin.
You can't do what you need to do for Lizzie while I'm still in the picture.
That's not true.
It's true.
That's not true.
No, it's
That is
true.
not, listen to me.
No, it's
Giving you up is not an option. That does not work for me, so forget it.
Make it work.
No, I'm not gonna
You
make
said
it
that you
work.
still had feelings for Beth. Just stop fighting
Damn
them.
it, Harley, I don't need this right now. Why are you doing this?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Right for who?
For Lizzie. That's what's important.
Damn it, Harley, I love you, and you love me, and we will
I
find a
love
way
you.
to work
No,
this out.
hey, I'm not doing this because I want to. Who could ever have imagined that something like this would happen? But it has. And we have to deal with it, and we have to accept it, and maybe accept that our timing is all wrong.
No, our timing is not wrong, and we are not wrong. I don't want to hear any more about it. I don't want to hear any more about it. I love you. And unless you're going to tell me that you don't love me anymore, you're not going anywhere.
I love you. You have to know how much I love you. This is agony for me.
Then don't give up. Don't. We share a beautiful child together, and we have memories. Look at me. Hey. God, we loved each other. Most people go through their entire lives without ever experiencing a love like that.
I know. That's why I want it back.
I'm not gonna let you down. I will stand by you, always, but don't ask me for things that I can't do. Don't ask me.
But don't you see? I am never going to love anyone the way I loved you. Never.
Please, now calm down, sweetie. Just calm down.
Tell Harley you can't move in with her. Tell her you have to stay here.
That wouldn't be very nice to do, would it?
Daddy, please.
Honey, come on.
Don't leave me alone.
Dad, this is gonna be hard. That's what I gotta do.
Doctor,
What?
you were right.
What?
You do have rather unorthodox methods, but I think I'm cured.
It's a medical miracle.
No, you are the miracle.
Come on, you hiker. You're a lawyer.
So much for medium rare. Rick, I think your burgers